And it's going to be a testing time for Paul Stirling. So well in every department of, you know, how he's dealt with people, how articulate he is in terms around the issue.
Ireland will bat first. Here come the players. They're on their way. Pakistan in the field.
And interesting that you see it down there. Lovely flag bearing from children from County Kerry Cricket Club, Cork County, Cork, all from the south of Ireland. Two of them new clubs, and again the new generation of Irish cricketer that's coming across here. So wonderful day for them, Alan. Wonderful day for us to be back in vote, knowing that cricket is going to take place.
What he brings to his craft as a left-arm quick bowler. And we've got two at the Castle Cricket Ground in Clontarf. It's the second T20 international in the series of 3. The brand new ball will swing. This is one thing that Shaheen Shah Afridi, he is absolutely venomous with the brand new white ball. Sometimes you can have all the weapons, you can have two bats.
Very tricky.
That's wide, and it's put away by Balbirnie. What a handsome stroke.
It was a full, I think it was basically a full toss, Alan. It was, seemed pretty floaty delivery to me, but Balbirnie has put it away in style. Half volley it was. And again, one of the things about Andrew Balbirnie, if there is,
Proceedings here. It's wide again, he's gone after it.
And that is a cracking shot. He's just extended his arms beautifully there, Balbirnie. He was wide enough. And again, absolutely sweet, out of the sweet spot, middle of the bat. Beautiful shot from Balbirnie. And again, that's another thing in a lot of T20 cricket, they're looking to go air.
Not set for that. If he's going to bowl that wide, then he's got to have a... When it comes to the LBW, third man, it's 4.
It's interesting, having watched Alan from last season, but there seems to be a much different trigger movement from Balbirnie. Back in that check-in motion, which he wouldn't have done previously. He largely stood still.
Amir is in. Bowled. Superb. And now a delayed request appeal for a caught behind. The umpire's not interested. 3 gone, 27 for no wicket.
At the end of 3 overs. Pakistan, you would sense on a murky day, on a bowl.
Him. Good looking shot. Should be 2 here. When you're running down a slope, I always used to find that it's through. He's gone after him. Straight back over his head. Oh, what a catch that is. Mohammad Amir has taken a magnificent catch. Shaheen runs to applaud him, and my word, that is a pretty special piece of cricket.
Well, it certainly looked from the moment that Stirling had hit it, it was going to go over Amir, but he didn't, and he made fantastic ground and full length took the ball two-handed, and again, that will leave Paul Stirling very disappointed, but it was a fantastic catch from Mohammad Amir.
Yeah, to make a lot of ground. So an early strike. Team Shah, Mohammad Amir, and Shaheen Shah Afridi. So Lorcan Tucker in at 3. And Rizwan goes back into slip, which means that third man is very, very fine. Almost like a second slip on the fence. Ooh. Oh.
And that was squirted away by Lorcan Tucker there to third man. Before there was a few gasps in here. Mr. Wilkins had arms in the air. I don't know why. He's bit perturbed by one or two things, but we're going to find out fairly smartly. And there it is. And that will please Lorcan Tucker. Another man on pace too.
Picked up by Balbirnie.
And he's gone.
And he is gone. That is a super catch. Fakhar Zaman is the man who takes it. And Shaheen, it's a double strike. Pakistan are all smiles now, but there was some early damage. Balbirnie, a key man in the first match, player of the match with his 77. He's walking back.
You'd have to say for Afridi, somewhat fortuitous that Balbirnie has picked a solid amount, literally down Fakhar's throat. And it was easily caught, to be honest. You can clearly see it there. Literally only had to come in 2 or 3 paces and said, thank you very much. And it brings Harry Tector to the crease. He always has a tendency, Harry Tector, strike.
Oh, that's close. Oh, it's gone. Harry Tector's LBW. He stares down the pitch. The umpire's pointing at him. It's 3 down now. Harry Tector can't believe it. Though those Pakistan fans can.
I don't know why he's looking around, whether the issue is
We're just going to look at
the front line.
is the third man out. There we go. It's a no ball from
yes.
Naseem Shah. Match because of rain.
Now that
Flashing blade, and that's 4. Now that is Harry Tector at his best.
That is an outstanding shot from Harry Tector. Again, the value of it played late. Again, wide. Naseem Shah, and you can see it here. Just that little trigger, but he's got his weight coming into the ball, Alan, and it speeds up. And that's even better.
That's fantastic from Tector. Through extra this time. Consecutive boundaries. 5 gone. It's 47 for 2.
They played fluently. And they're going to continue to attack. Tucker gets his first boundary straight into the hands of the head groundsman of Clontarf. That's Dale McDonough Kincaid there. Does the fielding, as I wish a very warm good afternoon, warm welcome to Faisal Shah. The 50's up.
Welcome, Lenny. Welcome all. Well, this is some start for Ireland, despite losing the 2 wickets. Ahmed 2 straight, trying to cramp Tucker up.
That is not a good delivery. It's going to go all the way for 6. Shelled in the crowd. What's he done there, sir? Your moment of glory burst through his hands. Tucker won't mind a jot. It's 6 more to the total.
Not at all. Poor execution from Abbas Afridi. Once again, that went way down the leg side, asking for trouble. It was almost a free hit. Abbas was generally very good with the variations. Greasy conditions. He lost that completely. Beautiful. Goes past the edge. The appeal is big and unanimous, but the umpire says no. Azam went up immediate.
That one is edged, and it's edged for 4 because Azam Khan can't get anything on it. It'll get us to the end of the 7th. It's an expensive over. 13 come from it. 68 for 2.
Ayub.
Edged away. Well, it's going to be 4, not in any way where Tucker intended. And you can see he's trying to get on with it. Gets the strike rate just up towards an acceptable level, up towards 120. Misfortune for Saim Ayub. Could have been the 3rd wicket. Instead, it's 4 to the total.
But once again, it was too short. He struggled with his line and length so far. Just the one delivery was on target. This one was too short. Although that little bit of turn.
Good looking shot.
Well, misfield in the deep. Looked to try and cover that with the body, but it ended up deflecting off the fielder's body. That's Iftikhar Ahmed, who made the mistake in the deep. It was struck with some power, but it should have been stopped. Well, have a look at this now. Good connection, really got the hands through, had the width, but then a miscalculation.
I think that's going down, but he's all over the shop here. Harry Tector was mid-pitch, nowhere to go. Abbas Afridi
He was able to lift it over.
swings lustily at this and gone. What a superb catch. Shaheen Shah Afridi, he's a big man and he steadied himself and he looked very accomplished and very assured, and he knows that that catch has got rid of one of Ireland's best.
Well, 31 runs after he survived an LBW where he was given out, but they then discovered it was a no ball. Pakistan finally have Harry Tector out. So Tector goes for 32, Ireland 96 for 3. Curtis Camphor out at number 5 for Ireland. So, and this is why he's out there. Again, didn't get hold of this Harry Tector. He knew it as soon as he'd hit it. It was in between the fielders, but Shaheen Shah Afridi did well, judged it, and importantly stayed on his feet as long as he could, and he went to ground after catching the ball. So excellent stuff from the tall, fast bowler.
Well, it is, you're right there, Izzy. Curtis Camphor, Johannesburg born and very...
There's that sweep shot. Well, we spoke about it. So adept at it, and double bluffed Imad Wasim for a maximum to close out that third over and ruin his figures.
Good looking shot, that was for 6. It's 110 for 3.
Afridi now back on.
Shaheen just drops it fractionally short. Curtis Camphor goes after it and he gets 6 off the big man. And Shaheen will not enjoy that. No fast bowler likes being hit for 6. Not with the nonchalance that we saw here from Curtis Camphor.
It just made it look so easy. Far too short in position. He was waiting for the short delivery. Perhaps Shaheen Afridi was...
That was an engineered stroke from Curtis Camphor. He's going to get 4 for it. It's not the right line, this, from Shaheen.
What a pickup shot this is, because I think Curtis Camphor has to have been thinking about the one that's hit him the ball before, but manages to get the hands around in time. The extra pace.
Oh, this is very handsome. That has gone way over, long off for 6. Well, Curtis Camphor is winning this little contest against the big man Shaheen Shah Afridi. And what has he got to come back at this Irish batsman?
Superb shot, dancing down. Lifts it over mid-off. Holds the pose. He knows that one's going on. Tucker want to take it on.
Goodness, that is extraordinary stroke from Curtis Camphor. Strong wrists. I beg your pardon, from Lorcan Tucker. What extraordinary stroke that was.
We'll just have a look on the point of contact. His head is still, just whips his bottom hand around, manages to beat the fielder. There it is, at square leg.
Well, we just had a slight break in play here as trying to use the technology to ascertain as to whether or not this is 4 or 6. Got Alan Lewis joining me for the first time today. Louis, this is a very difficult one for our TV umpire.
Oh, just as I saw, we're going to see it now. It's going.
Slower ball is going to work the Oracle. Just stuck in the wicket, completely deceived Curtis Camphor. And having come to Ireland a little late, that will make his journey and his trip all the more worthwhile. It's a first breakthrough for Mohammad Amir today, and Pakistan have a fourth.
Yeah, it seemed an extraordinary shot, really, what Curtis Camphor. I think he was half trying to ramp that and got caught in two minds. It was obviously Amir's first delivery of the over, but he's done a good job, Curtis Camphor. 22 off 13, and in the context of how Ireland are playing, you can see it here, kind of half went at it, really.
Strong straight. That's always where he'll try and score. He starts in sparkling fashion. Oh, what a stroke. Ireland continue to attack. 4 more.
Great stroke from Dockrell, and Dockrell has this habit, and you can see this on the replay. He gives himself that little bit of room outside leg stump. He opens up that offside, and as you say, Andrew, he is so strong through there. And again, you can see just how wide of leg stump he was there to open up that area, and it's an area of huge profit.
The consequence from Mohammad Amir. This time he goes to the block hole, and Dockrell finds a way to squirt it away. Opens the face very pleasingly on that. It's 2 boundaries and 3 deliveries. Ireland on the charge.
Well, they're putting themselves in fantastic position, and you can see again that just little movement to leg. Nearly Sterling-esque, that, wasn't it? The way he just opened the... Oh my goodness me, what a shot that is. And again, it's a hallmark, Andrew Leonard, of what you've spoken about. This ability at Dockrell to just potentially take the game away from you. And this is a shot that he's just developed in the last short period of time.
Yeah, great skills. He's read that it was the Yorker, given himself that room, and look at the hands. Gets them through the ball, but manipulates it to the part of the field where there is times. And that's going to be edged and gone. So Dockrell had profited from that area, but now he pays the price. And from his final delivery, Naseem Shah has some joy to celebrate. I think he's deserved that. He's bowled with real pace, some fire, some aggression, and Dockrell's little cameo ends.
Well, 15 off 7 is fine at this stage of an innings, and he's played very well, George Dockrell, but again, he was just trying to open up that area of profit for him, but he's gone. And a regular
McCarthy today, remember, with that back spasm, he misses out. Abbas to bowl the 18th. And Tucker now goes 2. It's 2 in 2. Oh, the momentum just swinging back towards the visitors. They're 2 very big wickets, 2 of Ireland's best hitters in Tucker and Dockrell. They fall in consecutive deliveries.
Well, you've got to give credit to Abbas there. He's clearly bowled the cutter into the pitch. And again, Tucker leaning back, and probably in the context of...
And he's going to get off to a very fortunate start. In no way where he intended it. He was looking towards the pavilion. It's ended up nearly in the side screen, but it is a boundary to get off the mark.
I think this typifies Mark Adair. You just don't know what's going to happen next. And again, just to the crease. And I don't know what way to describe that, Andrew, but the bottom line...
Adair too. And it just keeps coming. Ireland, they're not in 4th gear, they're in 5th gear almost the whole way throughout this innings. Great credit to them. This a much better shot. Back-to-back boundaries after back-to-back wickets.
Well, I think the one thing you'll notice here is, Andrew, how Adair just holds that fraction later. Again, it was a slower ball from Abbas. And again, you can see it out of the back of the hand there. But Adair, the profit of waiting, and he absolutely...